Hey there, adventurers! Today we're back at Hollywood Studios since there's some crazy changes coming within the next year or two within Animation Courtyard, new Monsters Inc. land, and today I thought I'd stop by Hollywood Studios to talk about changes you can expect throughout the coming years. So let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. Also, while we're walking in, there is Elio having a limited time sneak peek at the Walt Disney Presents Theater. Although, how long since it's been in theaters? Like a month? So, when exactly is the limited time? I don't know. Also, it's the first time in 2 months since I've been back here, so it is crazy how things have been. But it's way more hot. How about we stop by Tower? Because it is the 31st anniversary of the Twilight Zone Tower. Actually, it was yesterday, July 22nd in 1994 when Tower officially opened to the public. And honestly, this is one of my favorite rides at Disney World. But how long is it? I'll see. Ooh, 80 minutes. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're actually going to go ahead and head over to our next destination, which is going to be for Animation Courtyard. I want to first start off with the fact that we have The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure. This is a brand new show that debuted in May. Now, back here too, there's also Star Wars Launch Bay, a character meet and greet area where you can meet Darth Vader, Chewbacca, BB-8. There's also all sorts of memorabilia from all sorts of Star Wars movies, including old posters and props. There's also the Disney Junior area, which currently is now Get Animated with Mickey and Friends, where it's a kid-friendly dance party with live DJ music. There's also tons of characters out, especially with Chip and Dale too. Coming next year, there's going to be the brand new Magic of Animation land that will be replacing Animation Courtyard. The Little Mermaid show will still be running during the duration of construction, along with Walt Disney Presents. But when it comes to changes, Star Wars Launch Bay will officially be closing very soon. We don't have an official closing date as of yet, but for the Disney Junior Dance Party show and Animation Courtyard as a whole, it will officially close on September 25th to make room for the transformation. Now, when it comes to the land itself, Star Wars Launch Bay will be transformed into a place where kids and kids at heart can laugh, draw, dream, and explore animated new experiences. This whole area will feature the return of the Sorcerer's Hat, where it is going to be a second version of that, if you remember the original Sorcerer's Hat in Hollywood Studios. And inside here, you will interact and explore this take on the Disney Animation headquarters, where you will see portraits come alive before your eyes and pencil in some time to learn to draw your very own character sketch. Plus, there's also going to be a new indoor playground for children called Drawn to Wonderland, a new Alice in Wonderland playground where it features an oversized flower garden with musical instruments, a Mad Tea Party playset, and a Tugly Wood exploration area based on the original concept art of Alice in Wonderland by Mary Blair herself. There's also going to be tons of Disney characters roaming around this area, as it's going to be heavily inspired by the short film Once Upon a Studio, a new short film celebrating Disney animation, and even the new Disney Junior show. It's also said that families will be able to take a break to play, relax, or even snack on tasty treats. And eventually, in 2026, the magic of Disney animation will officially open. I am so excited for this, as I will admit, Animation Courtyard is the one land I think should have gotten an overhaul, and before this was ever announced, I thought, oh, Monsters Inc. could easily go here, but now, I'm kind of glad now that Monsters Inc. is going to be where Muppets was. They could have probably kept Muppet Vision, but still, with Magic Disney animation. I'm so excited for this whole area where I'm excited to see what they do with the animation experiences. Now, I'm not going to be exploring this in full, partly because we will be back before it officially closes, and then I will say I like learning more about the history and seeing all sorts of props from Star Wars, especially seeing all this here. You can see some props back here along with costumes, and look at that, there's a Death Star model along with the Star Destroyer. There is a whole preview area for Galaxy's Edge. As for this archway though, it will be officially demolished with the new addition, since according to concept art, it looked like the entrance to Walt Disney Studios. So sad to see it go, since if you didn't know, this was the actual entrance into the back lot. So it'll be sad to see it go. I like the drawings here, and I never even knew about this too, so fascinating. Interestingly enough, there's also construction walls around here. There's also construction walls nearby the main second entrance into Toy Story Land. And there's even construction for possibly the rock work here. But new to Galaxy's Edge, there are some new droids walking around the land, and it's so cool to see that. But I think right now, let's try to find them, because I'm interested in seeing where they are. There are these droids, but nothing else. They're not actually here, are they? Are they here? That was so cool seeing them. I will say, even though it was for only a short period of time, I'm glad that I finally caught them, especially since I didn't think I would see them today. So even then, you can catch these droids walking around Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So if you want to see them, definitely see them as soon as you can, because they won't be here for a very long period. But right now, we're going to go ahead and head over to our next destination, which is going to be for Monstropolis. Because right now, this was the original area of Muppets Courtyard. However, it is currently under construction for a brand new Monsters Inc. land, which will be home to Monstropolis. As you walk in, there's going to be a brand new Monsters Inc. door coaster, where you will be going around the factory and encountering all sorts of monsters inside, including Mike and Sully. There's going to be a new show replacing Muppet Vision 3D, along with 2 new restaurants, shops, and even a playground that was recently added on the concept art towards the left of the new coaster that they're building. And as we can see, it is walled off completely. Miss Piggy's statue is already gone, and since then, we've been hearing a bit about Muppet Vision 3D, how they're going to be restoring the show, but we don't know how they're going to do that. I'm excited to see Monstropolis. hopefully we can see Muppet Vision 3D return in some form, but fingers crossed. But last but not least, before we head on out of Hollywood Studios, if you are missing the Muppets and you want to see more Muppets coming to Hollywood Studios, well, they're actually going to be taking over Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. That's right, in 2026, Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith will be closing, as it will make way for Rock and Roller Coaster starring Muppets, where it will feature music from Electric Mayhem and Muppets. And while there's no details announced yet, which will most likely be coming in Destination D23 later next month, I am interested about this one because I feel like that ride is in definite need of repair. I feel like it is rough, so hopefully they replace the track like they're doing with Big Thunder Mountain. But for the most part, I'm interested in seeing how they do this one, because out of all the projects, I think this is one that I'm not like in love with, but I don't hate it. Overall, with Hollywood Studios in general, it is going to be a theme park in change, where we're going to be seeing two of the most underused lands like Muppets Courtyard and Animation Courtyard transform into new lands like Monstropolis and Magic of Animation. But I'm going to be very interested in seeing the studio officially come back to Hollywood Studios. As of right now, it is lightly raining, so we're going to go ahead and head on out of here. As before we leave, let's head over to Disney Boardwalk, since there's a new snack over there. And now we're here at Disney Boardwalk. Here at Blue Ribbon Corn Dog, there is a new deep fried banana served with Nutella and sugar. And I thought this would be an excellent dessert here, as in the past I have tried many of their food items, like the giant mozzarella stick and even the pickle dog. I think my favorite lunch spot is still the pizza window, but it still has a lot of great snacks here, and I'm very interested about this deep fried banana going on here. We got ourselves these Nutella deep fried banana, and here I thought I was going to go on a diet this week. I think with this banana, I'm going to be 100% honest, I think it could have used a bit more of Nutella and the powdered sugar, because powdered sugar is only like on one part of the breading, and it's not a lot. Plus you also have the Nutella, which I think it tastes great, but could have used a bit more of that. Let's try this one though before we get our final review. Oh, second attempt at trying this. I think the second one was way better. It was very chocolatey, I think adds a richness to it. It's perfectly breaded, and when it comes to the banana with this time, I thought that it was very fresh and sweet, and obviously with powdered sugar, it adds so much to a treat that I don't think is worth $10, but we'll definitely get. But now I think that's going to be wrapping our adventure here at Boardwalk and even at Hollywood Studios. I had a fun time checking out all of the new updates from Star Wars to even talking about the future of Hollywood Studios. But let me know in the comments down below, what's your thoughts on the updates coming to Hollywood Studios? Are you excited? Are you nervous? I would love to hear in comments below. If you want to support the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, follow for more. Till next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.